It's super hard to get away from TikTokers, as everywhere you go on the internet, they seem to be there. The newest social media trend of the last few years has not only given birth to a new kind of influencer, but also a new kind of career path for those who want to spend their lives in the spotlight. Today, we are going to have a look at exactly why so many TikTokers are trying to get a career in music, and we are going to rank the best and worst music TikTok careers out there. First off, why are TikTokers trying to make other careers for themselves? TikTok might make you famous, but it does not really make you very rich. Sources estimate that if you have a video that gets you 7 million likes, that only earns you about $49. And whilst lots of people are capable of getting millions of likes, they are still in the minority. The thing that makes TikTok so appealing in the first place is that there is a huge potential for the content to spread and be seen super easily by tons of people all over the world. It's catchy, funny, and punchy, so millions of people have user accounts there. In fact, there are around 689 million registered users on the app. If you can get something to go viral on there, you will be seen by an awful lot of people. But like we said, going viral itself does not pay the bills. You have to get people to literally want to buy into you, whether that is in the form of sponsorship or ads, or through selling directly to the consumer. Lots of people who use social media as a business platform, such as influencers, have sponsorship deals, so they are not getting paid by the people who watch their content, but by companies who want the revenue from their fans. So what is so appealing about going down the music route? Why not acting? Making music, though, is one way for influencers to directly make money from the people who enjoy watching their content. TikTok is a very visually and very musically based app, so making a single with a music video makes sense. It is basically a bigger, grander version of what TikTok already does. Let's be honest, anyone can release a music video and an album. Pretty much anybody can hire out a recording studio and make some music, whether it is good or not. There are tons of ways to distribute music online, and a recording company might just sign you if you're popular enough. However, it is not always the same with acting. You can't sell yourself as an actor directly to fans. You have to get a movie or TV studio to want anything to do with you first. It is much harder to get into, which is why fewer TikTok stars have been able to do that. Next, what other benefits are there of the biggest TikTokers making music careers for themselves? Let's really get to the bottom of this. To do that, we have to talk about legitimacy. On TikTok, you can record your own video and your own sounds, but the vast majority of content has audio over it that someone else has made. Lots of TikTok videos are people reacting to something or making a joke based on something else. In other words, they are using something that someone else has already created to get themselves some attention. There is a huge section of the online community that believes that people on TikTok don't really do anything for themselves, that it is just like much else of social media, just a self-aggrandizing platform designed to promote your own vanity. And in a way, they aren't wrong. However, if these celebrity influencers actually go out into the world and create something for themselves, then they're able to pat themselves on the back and feel as though they're famous for an actual reason. At the moment, not a lot of influencers can actually say that. If influencers want so desperately to be famous, but do not necessarily want to be famous for repeating dance moves and lip syncing, then it makes sense that they would want to break into the industry that they've been mimicking for so long. Now, how are critics of TikTok taking this sudden surge in newfound singers? Well, not everyone has something nice to say about this sudden rise of singing influencers. We've got an interesting selection of comments here which reveal what a lot of the general public might be thinking right about now. Bruh, they all want to become singers. Why are TikTokers making music now? Why is every TikToker thinking they can sing all of a sudden? People definitely are not afraid to say what they're thinking about this sudden influx of influencers turned singers. Maybe they can hear past all the post-production and auto-tune to figure out that they can't hit all the right notes after all. But we have got to know who has the best and worst TikTok music careers. 4. Let's start the list with some bad ones. The Island Boys. If you have not heard the Island Boys singing, then honestly, you're lucky. The pair are twins from Florida Florida, and they are covered in mediocre tattoos and have very distinct spiked hair. Once you've seen them, you can't mistake them. Despite being young, they've got a rap sheet longer than their hair, having committed a myriad of crimes. The duo got famous for singing in a pool, freestyling a song they called Island Boy. It went viral, although a lot of the people who re-shared it were making fun of them rather than enjoying their attempts at rapping. They recorded an album and recently made an appearance at a concert during which they got booed off stage. How embarrassing. 3. Next up, Loren Gray. Yeah, we are going there. Loren is not a very good singer, period. Like Johnny Orlando, who we will talk about in a moment, her voice is very wispy, thin, and has no power to it. Loren found fame on TikTok for lip syncing and dancing, and the fact that she is a very pretty young girl helped even more. The majority of the people that listen to her music and watch her TikTok are children, so they want to watch someone they want to be like when they get a bit older. She has released music at a very young age, just like Johnny, and when she was only 15 years old, she was singing about going through a long and emotional breakup. Lots of people online pick up on these feelings of insecurity from TikTok singers, as they really have not gone through a lot of the stuff they are singing about. When you're 14 years old, a literal child, you don't know the hardships of having to move out of the house you share with your ex-partner, or having your heart broken from a long relationship of love and heartache. It all feels incredibly fake, just as fake as the lip syncing. This, and the reason that she is not a good singer, is why Loren is not very well liked for her singing abilities. 4. Next is Johnny Orlando. Johnny Orlando was famous on TikTok when the platform first launched. He has always enjoyed singing, as his parents uploaded YouTube videos of him singing when he was just a child. His love for performing took him to TikTok, where he lip-synced to other people's music. He got super famous on TikTok as people loved his over-the-top facial expressions, and other young teenagers fell for his boyish charm. After seeing his popularity online, he got snapped up by a recording company in the hopes that he would make some money for them. Honestly, you can't deny that he does have fans. Lots of people enjoy the heavily auto-tuned, average-looking, good boy kind of style, and that's fine. However, there is a large proportion of the internet that feels really passionately that Johnny Orlando just can't sing very well. After watching some of his music videos for this video, we can agree that underneath the layers and layers of auto-tune, his voice sounds very whiny and weak. He might be popular with young children, but most people agree he is not that talented. And of course, at number 1, we have CHARLI D'Amelio. CHARLI is the most famous person on TikTok. She has over 100 million followers and has tried her creative hand at quite a lot of different things, and has enough business acumen to charge $30,000 for a sponsored post on her platform. She even has a makeup line. It comes as no surprise that CHARLI has also got a music career. Like the other TikTokers, she is most likely listened to because she is already famous, not necessarily because she is actually good at singing, although she is without a doubt better at it than others on this list. Rather than just wanting to be famous for the sake of it, CHARLI does seem to be genuinely passionate about dancing and creating in general. It goes without saying that being the first user to get over 100 million followers on the social media platform has helped her in her career. That's it for today, guys. Who do you think has the best music career from our list? Did we leave out your favorite or most hated? See you next time.